If this battery dies, I will be so sad. Hi. I'm back, and this is part probably 2 now of me being real and vulnerable and actually speaking about my feelings and talking about the things that I feel, because I know that I'm not the only person in this world that feels the way that I do. I know that there are probably a million other people in this world that are feeling the exact same fucking things that I'm feeling. And I woke up today, and you know, a few days ago, like, I've been waking up recently with this heaviness just on my chest, and I've been noticing myself again laying in bed all day, not having any motivation to do anything. And at first, you know, I woke up this morning, and I think it's because of my curtains. You know, I black out all the sun that can come in my room, making me sleep late, making me lazy and not want to do anything. So I immediately opened like my curtains, and I'm not closing them anymore. When if it gets in my face and the sun wakes me up in the morning, then f it, the sun wakes me up in the morning. Like, you can go be cranky to someone else that cares, because I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna let myself do it. But also, it's that time again where everyone is going back to school, and I'm seeing everyone posting about going to college and how much they love it. I'm seeing a monarch butterfly right here. So I think that's a sign of good change. So I'm gonna take that as a good thing. I'm gonna take that sign as it resonates with me. But it's, you know, everyone's going back to school. Like, my brother's first day of freshman year is tomorrow. Like, I know how, like, revolutionary that is. And a lot of people are going to college, and I'm seeing, like, everything. Like, it's back to school fucking time. And here I am again, another year of not being in school, of not doing anything, and I feel like I am just sitting and waiting for something to just fall into my hands like this. Like, I'm looking at the universe, and I'm like, universe, I'm waiting, like, where the fuck is it? And the universe is staring at me, and you're like, maybe if you put in some work, and if you, like, do something, and if you know, get off your ass and, you know, say you're gonna do the things and commit to the things that you actually say that you're gonna commit to, then we'll give you something. But right now, you need to do something. Like, you need to fix something. Like, it's not just gonna come to me. And, like, I was in school last year, and I was, like, talking to my sister about this, like, just now. I started college at, like, my community college last fall. I started majoring in psych. And the thing about psychology for me is I like psychology, but not on a career level. I love knowing what makes people do the things that they do. I love learning about the subconscious and the conscious brain, and just the way that the human brain works. Like, it's so interesting to me. I love behavioral studies and sociology. Like, that's just interesting to me in my free time. Like, in just a, oh, that's cool to know, like, you know what I mean, just to navigate through life better type of way for me. So that's why I didn't want to, because college is necessarily, like, this is life shit. Like, this is not end game type shit, but you know what I mean. Like, the whole point of college is to get the education for a future career, and I didn't want a career in that. Like, I don't want to be someone's therapist. I need my own therapist. You know what I mean? Like, that just, like, was not it. So I switched my major. You know, 3 days in, first week, switched my major. And also, I started college in pandemic school, so it was all online for me, and learning online is hard for me, and I just could not do it. I need that. I need that social interaction. I need that, like, teacher student, be able to ask questions whenever I need. I can't just, like, I don't know. The online was just, like, it was difficult for me, and I know that the whole world is going through it, and I'm like, feel bad for me. That's not how it is. Me invalidating my own feelings once again, but, like, whatever, moving on. So then I switched to audio video production, and I wanted to do audio video production because of YouTube. I wanted that to be, like, a hobby. I wanted to learn how to edit videos, and like, you know what I mean, like, that's what I did the major for, because I like video editing. It's always been something that I like doing, but once again, it's a hobby. I obviously, like, if YouTube becomes like a job for me, and, like, a you know what I mean, like, I make money in my income off of YouTube, like, obviously, like, great, but I don't want to be like a film editor, you know what I mean? I'm not going into the film industry going to edit these blockbuster-ass movies. That's not what the fuck I want, and that's all it was, you know what I mean? It was, like, for music students to learn, like, how, like, the amps and I'm like, I don't give about this. Like, I don't care, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just, like, so hard. I felt like I was in high school all over again, just, like, learning shit I didn't care to learn. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and pay money for something I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna learn how to do. And, you know what I mean? And college can be a scam at some points and shit. And I mean, I understand, like, the purpose of it. And I guess for me, it in a way makes me feel like I'm depriving myself of life experiences that I like need. Like, I feel so trapped in my hometown right now. Like, I feel so stuck in this energy that I'm in is just so stagnant, and I just can't do it anymore. Like, I'm like itching, you know what I mean? Like, I thought when I came home from Puerto Rico I would be able to just like jumpstart back into my life and just like continue, just like, do you know what I mean, just like get a routine and like do shit. But I'm like, what the fuck is my routine? Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just like sitting here. Like, what am I doing? I wake up, I go to the gym, and then I wake up, and when I go to the gym in the morning, I get tired and then sit in my bed for what was the fuck was I talking about? Oh, like I just feels like so like stuck and everything, you know what I mean? And for a while I was like, okay, maybe not going to school and like not going to college is, you know, my life path, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I am different and maybe I don't need that to do what I want to do, you know what I mean? I get that everyone has their own life path. I get that everyone is, you know, destined to do their own thing. I understand that I shouldn't feel pressured and stuck because I'm watching other people live their lives the way that they're intended to live it. Like, I know that, like I get that, but sometimes it's so difficult. Like I feel like I just keep telling everyone, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be this big, and I still want to do this. I'm not like degrading my own feelings, but it gets to a point where I feel like I'm all talk, no action. I'm like talking, I'm gonna be this big YouTuber, I'm gonna be a model, I'm gonna do this. I mean, that is end goal for me, that's end game for me, that's what I want, that's the fucking plan. But if I'm sitting here not doing anything about that, how the do I think I'm gonna get that? You know what I mean? And I feel like everyone's like, okay, Nia, you keep sitting here. And I mean, I can't wait to prove everyone wrong. Like, that's my big thing. Like, I'm so excited because I know that's gonna happen for me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and doubt that. Like, I know it. But I am getting to a point where I need to like start making these changes. I need to start doing that. I need to start putting in the work to get to where I want to be. It's not just gonna fall into my lap. It's not just gonna be like, here, Nia, you deserve it because you've been good. No, like, I gotta work my ass off to get to where I want. And even for so long, my plan was, I'm gonna move to California. Like, I'm gonna go to California and I'm gonna struggle if I have to. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But I don't know if that was my dream or someone else's dream to move to California. My dream for as long as I can remember is moving to New York and modeling in New York City. Like, that is just everything I've wanted to do and more. And then I woke up this morning, and for the past few days I've been like, New York or LA, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's time. Like, I need to start saving my money and like move out. Like, I'm gonna be 19 in November. Like, I can't live off my mommy and daddy for the rest of my fucking life. Like, I'm so blessed that they've been able to financially support me and help me the way that they have, but I can't do that anymore. I can't live in my hometown and just like feel stuck and not make any progress. Like, I am destined for so much more than what I'm allowing myself to do right now. And I don't know. I basically, all I want to say is, you're, like, and I'm glad I'm feeling these emotions because I am exactly, this is a good thing to feel like this because I am exactly where I need to be right now. You know what I mean? Having these thoughts and having these worries and, you know, just this overall feeling that I'm having right now is good because it's gonna jumpstart me and my thoughts into, you know what I mean, like pursuing my goals, you know what I mean? Like, I just know that the universe has a plan for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the creator of my own reality. I understand that, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to say like you are the universe, you know what I mean, then boom, do that. I understand that I am perfectly in alignment with the universe and that the universe is working forever in my favor. And it works, it's happening to me, it's happening for me, you know what I mean? I'm not mad, you know what I mean? Like, shit happens, dude. Like, I'm not throwing a pity party and like fuck my life right now. I know I'm exactly where I need to be, and every single step I've done is, like, you know what I mean, put me on this path and in this moment right now to have this realization, and I'm so glad. But dude, it's so hard thinking that like I'm so behind in life because I'm watching all of my peers out here, you know, doing so much more than me. Like, it's difficult. I'm not even gonna lie, like, it's fucking hard, you know what I mean? Like, and then social media has a big, you know, role in it too. Like, I'm seeing like 18-year-olds out here having $1 million in their bank account and traveling the whole fucking world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, I don't know, it just, like, I don't know how to put it into words, but I just know that everything's gonna be okay. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and stress and just like cry and boo-hoo, feel bad for me. Cause that's what I've been doing that for like far too long. Like, not even just like in a life aspect, like in everything aspect. You know what I mean? Like, everything happens for a reason. And if it's meant for you, like, it'll find you. Like, don't stress about it. Like, I'm over here stressing over a boy that I like. You know what I mean? Like I get, like, I'm a teenage girl. I'm gonna have feelings. Like, boo-hoo. Like, but if he doesn't like you, then why are you mad about it? Like, move on. You know what I mean? Like, why would you want to be with somebody that doesn't even like you? Why are you stressing about it? Like, if it's meant to be in your life and it's meant to stay there and it's meant to stick, then it's gonna be. But sometimes shit is just a life lesson. But it'll be okay. Just always have trust and faith in your intuition in the universe, because everything's just gonna happen for a reason. Everything will always be in perfect alignment. Like, always. I don't know. I literally just drove to get out of my house. Okay, I just needed to think, and I just needed to clear my head, because sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in my own mind, and I wish I could just like push a button and make it shut the fuck up sometimes, but it doesn't work like that. So I really just needed to clear my head, because I was literally just crying for no reason, because I just feel so stressed and overwhelmed right now that I'm just like not doing anything in my life. But that's not the case, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still so young, I'm not running out of time, but it feels like it. My camera's gonna die, so, but at least I got everything the that I had to say out before my camera battery dies. So you know what, I fucking love you, every single one of you. If you resonate with this, you know, it gets better. It does. Trust and believe me. You know what I mean? What's meant for you will always find you, and trust and believe in the universe. And I love you, and I hope you love me back. Bye.